Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So you guys could see I got the whole winter wonderland thing going on out here from yesterday. But yeah, let's go through the timestamps first. So I don't know, it's about 3 o'clock. It is the 25th of January, Sunday. This is 2.8 degrees Celsius, which should be somewhere around 37 Fahrenheit. Just quickly though, this thing's in the sun, and you guys see what temperature it's saying, right? And actually, if you touch this, it's warm to the touch. The file cabinet's actually warm to the touch. And lastly, you can see my little green lights on. This means my Energizer is all charged up. So what am I up to today? Well, I guess the snow isn't done with us yet. And they got a nor'easter blowing in. We're supposed to kind of get a little snow tomorrow. And then we're supposed to see some real snow tomorrow night. And by real snow, they're talking like a foot to 18 inches where I live, which should be a massive pain in the butt. Obviously, I just used the snow blower, so I know that's functioning. Because when I put it away, it was working, right? But what I grabbed a bunch of firewood. As a matter of fact, whilst I'm making the trip down the stairs, never hurts to have a little kindling. Each trip down the stairs if I brought a piece of wood, right? So I got the firewood in the house, which is necessary. For the parts of the driveway that are in the sun, you can see that they defrosted fairly well. Right? And like these kind of things from when you shovel out the cars, given that the driveway was defrosted, I cleaned up the ones around the PT Cruiser and the Corolla there. Depending on what the weather looks like tomorrow, I think it's going to be freezing all day. I'm probably not going to be able to get these here to come up. Alright, I think I'm going to be screwed. I should probably get them before I go in. Right? Nothing more annoying than sliding the shovel or the snow blower and having it hop all over the place because there's ice on the driveway. You guys could see that I got the 200X in. That'll be another video. So yeah, I just got a bunch of firewood. I also filled up the gas cans, right, for the generators, the inverters right there, and the other two generators. Sorry for all the spinning around and all. Hopefully nobody's nauseous. The other two are sitting right there, waiting to go. So if the power goes out, I can power up like instantly. The chainsaw is also sitting right there in case a tree goes over, and in that other can is gasoline for the chainsaw. So went out this morning and filled up the Cruiser and the Corolla. Those would be the only two that would go out with that. But normally I don't poke around with snow. Too many jerks out there to annoy me, so I just hunker down in the house. Got the food all ready. So basically it's just a matter of when the snow comes, depending on how bad it is, fire up the snow blower. Great. Drive it right out the door and start snow blowing. If it's really bad, clean up this area here and get the tractor out and clean up the snow with the China diesel. I also bought diesel for this thing. It's full, and a full tank of fuel means I can go 10-12 hours on it. Plus I got some other stuff. Actually it'd probably go closer to 24 hours. And I also have some other spare fuel. This thing's good. I put a battery in it fairly recently, though I haven't used it recently. So tomorrow I'll probably just put the charger on there, trickle charger on there, to make sure she's all peaked up. I'll also put air in the tires, and she'll be all ready to go. So if worse comes to worse, and I have to use the real tractor to do the driveway, I can easily. So there's my preps, right? What do? Power goes out, got the generators, got gas for the generators, they're all ready to go. Check. Water, picked up a few gallons of water, plus I can run the well on the Generac, so water, check. Food, got plenty of food in the house, and sorry for the darkness, got a little camping stove. And I don't know how well you guys can see it. Let there be light. You know, get all the propane lined up for the camping stove. So check. To stay warm, I have these are those environmental blocks, right? So they're in the house. What I like about these is they're already dry and they're wrapped and they're stacked and they don't make a mess. But so I got the environmental blocks, and I also brought in the trash can for the wood, right? So got the wood going, so that's another check. Have the inverter to run the pellet stove, and to keep the wife amused, the satellite dish, a light if she wants to read, TV, so check, right? What else you need, right? You got food, you got water, you got lights, you got electricity, you got warmth, you got everything ready to go. I checked my furnace. My furnace, just running the furnace, as in if it's only making hot water, uses like 260 watts, just for a number, call it 300 watts. But when the furnace clicks on, my watt meter goes up to 1500 watts when the furnace clicks on. Circulator pump doesn't really use much power. It looks like it adds about 150 watts to the mix. So the furnace, I could theoretically run like the pellet stove and the furnace, or the pellet stove, satellite dish, TV, no problem. Probably even get the refrigerator out of it. But to do, you know, to really run the lights and so forth, I start running the China guy, yellow, long life, or whatever the hell they call it. They sell this as the Predator model from Harbor, Champion, if you go to Tractor Supply. So there's that guy. The Generac is really good with the well. It's got enough oomph. It's really good with the high current loads. Be really a good generator for contractors starting circular saws and compressors and stuff like that. Power isn't quite as clean, so I don't like running everything else on the house with it. So generators, cars for when the snow's over, they're all gassed up, or just in case it's a long blackout, I can siphon them for the running the house. Been without power before. And one of these situations you run into if the entire area loses power, especially with a snow event, it gets hard to get out and get gasoline to get power. And even if you can get out and get gasoline, you begin running into trouble with your credit card doesn't work because the satellite dish is covered with snow, or the gas station's out of gas, or junk like that. So I always think it's a good idea to try to have enough gas floating around the house. Well, I guess that's about it. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you. So, guys, remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up. Live, love, have a good time. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing as always. And guys, remember to enjoy all your days. Be ready for what's going on, but remember to have fun. Take care now, folks. Bye.